In the last episode, we talked about the author's suspicion that Sun Wukong's master Bodhi Patriarch, which was described in the original work of Journey to the West, was Subhuti, and he might be the Tathagata. So is there any evidence? First of all, we can see how the description of Lingtai Mountain and Lingshan are in the original work of Journey to the West. In the first chapter of Journey to the West, Lingtai Mountain is described in this way. The strange flowers and sharp grass are bamboo bridges and pine trees, thousands of trees and millions of festivals and yellows. At that time, the cranes sing, the beautiful swords and phoenixes are auspicious, the white dew in the Xianyuan garden is hidden, and the golden lion and jade are hidden. When I saw the 5th to the 2nd chapters of the original Journey to the West, the description of Lingshan was that I saw the Yupeo award under the Qing pines, and the arhats were among the hundreds of green trees, and the white cranes would receive it if they had sentiments. The green phoenix is focused on it, stationed in Xianting, the mysterious monkey is opposite, the immortal fruit, the longevity deer is opposite, and the eagle is offered. In addition, in the 98th chapter of the original Journey to the West, in Lingshan, Sun Wukong said this. Master, look at the flowers, plants, pine and yellow, phoenix, crane and deer, which is more beautiful than the place where the evil demons manifest, which is beautiful and evil, and which is kind and harmonious. Now let's compare these two places. The 3 plants in front of the pine, cypress, yellow are available in both places, and this is the same. Second, there are 6 animals in front of the crane and phoenix original road lion scene, and 4 animals appear in the 52nd chapter. It just so happens that in the 70th chapter of the original work, it says that the lion is a demon in the country of Lion Tua. This also shows that this is completely consistent. Lingtai Mountain and Lingshan are both in Rhino Hezhou, and the animals and plants are the same, which is understandable. Let's think that these are 2 mountains with basically similar ecological environments. But let's look at the names of these 2 mountains. Isn't this Lingtai Fangtsuan Mountain simplified? Can the Lingtai Fangtsuan Mountain be understood as the square inch of Lingshan? If this evidence is still insufficient, it is just a coincidence. Let's look at the next one. In this evidence, Sun Wukong himself agreed that Tathagata was Subhuti. Chapter 34 of Journey to the West, Sun Wukong becomes a little demon and invites the 9-tailed vixen. When I walked to the door, I cried, but I thought to myself, alas, Lao Sun turned into this little monster and came to invite this monster, so he didn't have the power to stand up straight and speak. You must see him kowtow. I have been a hero for people, and I have only worshipped 3 people. Worship Buddha in the West, worship Guanyin in the South China Sea. The Master saved me from the 2 realms mountain, and I bowed to him 4 times. How much can a volume of sutra be? But today I asked me to worship this monster, which caused me to be humiliated. In this description, Sun Wukong said that he had only worshipped 3 people in his life. This is what Sun Wukong thought about and didn't say it out. What you think in your mind is an inner activity. It is impossible to be fake, but Sun Wukong said that among the people he worshipped, there is no Patriarch Subhuti. Has Sun Wukong really never worshipped the Patriarch Subhuti? In Rhino Hezhou, when Sun Wukong met the Patriarch Subhuti, then he bowed down and bowed countless times. When I was learning, I knelt in front of him. Before leaving, I had to worship the temple. Sun Wukong himself couldn't figure out how many times he had worshipped the Subhuti Patriarch. You can't say who your master is. Can't you even think about it? Besides, how could he forget his beneficiary mentor? Subhuti Patriarch is at Guanyin Bodhisattva. Among the 3 people, Tangsang and Tathagata. That makes sense. Let's take a look at the description in the 14th chapter of the original Journey to the West. I saw that the monkey had arrived in front of Sanzang's horse. Chiling knelt down and said, Master, I'll come out. I bowed 4 times to Sanzang. Then to the 26th chapter of Journey to the West. To cure ginseng fruit trees. Sun Wukong went to the South China Sea to worship the Bodhisattva. But going forward in the 34th chapter of Journey to the West. But there is no record of worshipping Tathagata. That is to say, in Sun Wukong, he became a little monster. When I was going to find this old monster, this psychological activity in his heart, what I thought of the 3 people I worshipped. Before this happened, Sun Wukong has never worshipped Tathagata. Don't talk about worshipping Tathagata. That is to see the Tathagata. I only saw it once. It is Tathagata. He directly pressed him to the one under the 5 elements mountain. So, since before this, Sun Wukong never worshipped Tathagata. Why did Sun Wukong say that he had only worshipped 3 people? What if one of them has Tathagata? All I can say is, Tathagata is Subhuti. At least that's what Sun Wukong thinks himself. He personally admitted that Tathagata was the Patriarch Subhuti. Subhuti Patriarch is Tathagata. If you say this, if you still can't believe it, all right. Let's just think that Sun Wukong is not good at math. A good memory is not good. This evidence is not strong enough. Then let's see the 98th chapter of Journey to the West. This time it is called Who is it? True nature is Tathagata. The description of Subhuti in the book is: the air naturally changes. True nature. Think of it. But that's the proof. It was written by the author in the book. Subhuti is transformed by Tathagata. Link tie square shirt. It's just to cover up the saying. Subhuti is actually Tathagata. The reason why Tathagata pretended to be Subhuti and gave it to Sun Wukong is: the purpose is to hide one's own identity. And we have been talking about Subhuti. Such a word for beard. Homophones are false. The stool of empty beard. Subhuti is the false Bodhi. With Subhuti, there will naturally be real Bodhi. That is true nature. Good. Then now the problem is here. Why did this Tathagata pretend to be Subhuti? Pretend to be someone else? No. Anyone pretending to be a god, tiger, dog. If it's just to hide your identity, then he pretended to be a beggar who knew the Buddha's God. Is it okay? Besides, Sun Wukong is a monkey. Can have such great ability. He has this teacher. Can it really be hidden? A monkey appeared for no reason. It can stir the world. Don't the heavenly court check his background? The fact that Sun Wukong has a teacher cannot be concealed at all. Tathagata wants to let people know that Sun Wukong's teacher is Bodhi, thus confusing this person. Who is this person? What kind of relationship does he have with Bodhi Patriarch? In fact, if we want to truly understand Bodhi Patriarch, you still have to find clues from Subhuti. The description of Subhuti in Journey to the West is like this. Bodhi is the ancestor of the great golden immortal in the West, and live with heaven. So it is impossible that no one knows who this Bodhi is. His existence. So who is qualified in Journey to the West? It is called the three laws of non-birth and death. What about people who are full of energy and energy? Let's leave a suspense here first. Let's see the description in Journey to the West again. The Ancestor's Way. There are 12 characters in our school to name it. Come to the vast wisdom, true faith, and do not complete these 12 words. Looking at the entire book of Journey to the West, the only person of the generation, this person is Tathagata. So what is Bodhi? Bodhi is the ancestor of the West. Tathagata is a school in the Bodhi gate. It is the disciple of Master Bodhi. Then why did Tathagata himself replace Bodhi Patriarch? Become the ancestor of the West. Where did the true Bodhi Patriarch go? The subsequent programs will reveal the pits dug before one by one. Stay tuned.